Welcome, welcome, my illuminated souls. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Today we are going to do another collective energy read. General messages. Just anything that you might need to see, you might need to know, anything that you might need to be aware of, anything that might need to be brought to your attention. If you're looking for clarity on anything, we're going to try to get that for you here. We're going to pull 3 cards for a general message for the collective. General message for the collective. All right. So, the overall energy is the Fool. I like that because the Fool, sometimes it could be, being foolish, making bad decisions, taking risks, but it could be taking risks in a good way. You could be like the Fool at something like the Novice, like beginner's luck. Like, the Fool doesn't always have to be a bad thing. Sometimes the Fool is foolish, which is not a good thing. But sometimes the Fool is just someone who is new to something, someone who is a novice, a beginner, someone who still has to learn and grow, right? So to be in the energy of the Fool is like a good energy. Like when they say ignorance is bliss. It's like if you don't know what can go wrong, you're not going to focus on all that. If you don't see the negative, you're not going to focus on it. So if you're living in your ignorance and you're blissful, and you're happy, like you're blinded by your bliss. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, unless it's like you're deliberately ignoring things and trying to put lipstick on pigs and bows on people who don't deserve it, right? But this is a great energy of newness, welcoming, beginnings. I like it. The first card we have is the Ace of Spears. So aces are also new beginnings as well. Spears can be thoughts. It can be, conversations that are important, right? Truths being spoken. Conclusions being come to. Like ideas, like coming to you. This is like the beginning of, thoughts coming into action, right? I like that because with the Fool energy of new beginnings, and then this is like solid things coming into foundation. And this isn't just like how that's the Fool, and I told you it doesn't mean necessarily foolish. Like, this is coming in to have like the seriousness, the sternness, the solidness. So this is showing you that this is not foolish. You're just in a good energy of newness. So the second card we have is the Knight of Cups. And this is an action card, right? So you have new beginnings and you have action being taken towards these new beginnings, right? And cups are like emotions, things like that, right? So this could be something that your emotions are tied to, something that you care about deeply. It could be something that you're very passionate about, that you're starting on a new path, on a new journey, and things are starting to come in for you. Like, because this could also be things coming in. This is inspired action forward towards your passions and towards what you love. But it's also things coming to you, things being brought to you, your desires being brought to you, right? Because of the action, because of the energy you're putting out there, right? So the third card is the Death card. And I know people see this card and they get nervous and they get scared, but the cards aren't inherently good or bad. They just are. It's about how you perceive it. So this death doesn't have to be anything bad, right? Because if we're having new beginnings, there has to be what? An ending, right? That doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, because if things aren't going how you want them to go and you're not in the place or the position that you want to be, why wouldn't you want that to end, right? You want that to end so that you can have this new beginning. You want these things that aren't working for you, that aren't serving for you, that aren't serving you, these relationships, these situations, these jobs, whatever it may be, your financial situation, anything, whatever's not working for you, it's time to lay those things to rest. Those negative thought patterns, it's time to lay it to rest. Those negative behaviors, those bad habits, it's time to lay them to rest and start on this new, fresh journey, right? So I love this energy because it's all about newness. It's all about new beginnings. Yes, it's about endings, but not in a bad way, right? Because things have to end for new things to begin. You have to get rid of the old for the new to be able to come in. So I am happy for you. I'm excited for you. I can't wait to see what great things you have coming for you in the future. I look forward to hearing from you in the comment section. Let me know what's coming in for you. What do you have going on right now, right? Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Have a blessed day full of love and abundance. See ya.